Okay, we are recording. I'm going to check the chat. Um, Wonder why the replays are not going out properly. All of the replays are going to be on my YouTube channel as well. Let me see if I can put the link in for that. So every day, if you missed one, they will be on YouTube. They'll also be here and be connected, but sometimes it's easier to get into YouTube. Let me just see if I can find this here. I'll put that up for a second. So if you click up there, you'll go to my YouTube channel, and day one, day two, day three are there. The recordings, the whole recording, still free, um, and they will be there. And then today's will be there this afternoon because today is day 4. And today we are looking at Opus Clip. So I'm going to go back to my slides. It's the top of the hour. We're going to get started as soon as I find which slide I was on. Where was I? Somewhere around here. There we go. Okay, it's official. Hopefully you can see my slides. Do me a favor and let me know if you can see the slide that says 5-day AI challenge. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Mark and Richard. And we're going to go back into it and get going. Today we are talking about Opus Clip. Now, I'm using the free version at opus.pro. That's not an affiliate link. So what I'm going to show you is using the free version. And this is one of the ones that honestly is newer to me. I'm much more comfortable with Descript and Pictory, frankly. But again, I want to give you an overview of all of these tools this week. And the replays, like I said, are on YouTube so that you can judge what might work for your business and what you might need to make your videos better. Um, so let's get into Opus Clip. Before we start, I want to remind you about this quote from my colleague, James Wedmore. And he says, and I totally agree, stop thinking of video marketing as this separate entity that is optional for your business. Video is an effective form of communication that needs to be integrated into each and every aspect of your marketing efforts. Dang, James, I wish I said that, but you said it really well, so we'll stick with that. So, Opus Clips. When you get to Opus Clips and you go into the free version at opus.pro, you'll see that you can put in a link to a video. So I've told you like each day, like Pictory is great with AI voices and footage. Um, what was the other? Augie is also good with AI voices. Descript is, in my opinion, the best tool for overall video editing. And then today, Opus Clip. This is really good for breaking longer videos into shorter videos. If you have a webinar and you want to create shorter clips, or you have a podcast and you want to create mini episodes or clips or promos from that, this is a great way to do it. So when you go to Opus Clip, you start with a YouTube link. And it tells you here our algo works best for talking videos. Um, so you can put in a link to YouTube, Zoom, Vimeo, any video links will work in here. So this says drop a YouTube link in here, and then click the purple Get Clips in One Click button. So it's good for video podcasts, educational videos, commentaries videos, product reviews, motivational speeches. This might be good if you've got a speaker reel or a sizzle reel and you want to break down into smaller pieces, or if you've got a podcast that's 15, 20 minutes and you want to pull out little 60-second or 2-minute versions of that. And I'm going to share my screen and do a live demo as well, but let me just run through a handful of slides. I should also point out that these webinars this week, these trainings have been running about 40 minutes. I suspect this one will be much shorter because I don't have that many slides and it's pretty straightforward. So let's take a deeper look at Opus Clip. And once again, I'm using the free version. So here I have put in a link to a YouTube video. In this case, it was a webinar. I think it was about 40 minutes. So I upload, actually, it was 29 minutes because it'll tell you how much credits you're using, and I'll show you the pricing as well afterwards. So this is a 28-minute video. It reminds you that unauthorized clipping of others' content without permission may lead to copyright infringement episodes. So don't do that. Make sure you're using your own stuff. Um, so I've got my 28-minute, actually 29-minute video here. All I had to do was put in a YouTube link. And when I click get clips in one click, it breaks out those clips into shorter videos. So it will tell you, I got an email that says your clips are ready, and you click on the view clips. So you go to that, and it gives you a series of shorter clips. In this case, I can see by the time thing up here that it's 1:37. So it took the training that I did, the 30-minute training, and broke it down into various pieces. So this particular clip is about 1.5 minutes, and you can see the transcript on the right-hand side here. So that's what this video is. You can go in and edit it if you want, if it's too long or whatever. You do have to check all of these because you want to make sure that it didn't cut it off at a funny spot or whatever. But it's going to show you the video and the transcript, and it does have a big Opus Clip watermark here because, again, I'm using the free version. The great thing about Opus Clip is it not only breaks your clips into smaller segments, and again, these are portraits, so these are ideal for Instagram Reels, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, if they're under 60 seconds for YouTube Shorts. And it gives you the captions as well. So I think it does a really good job in giving you captions on the videos, which, again, you can adjust. So here are a couple more clips that it took from this training that I did. And here I can share it, or I can download it, or I can edit it with a little pencil thingy. And it tells you what's in this section: revolutionize your marketing strategy, stand out from the cacophony, one of my favorite words. And it'll just break those longer pieces into smaller clips. Now, again, I remind you, I'm using the free plan of Opus Clip that has a watermark and limited features. I'll show you the pricing in a moment if you want to test it out and upgrade. So now I've taken this 30-minute video, and it's given me a bunch of smaller clips. This one is 40 seconds. I can see here in the upper right, this one's 26. So again, you don't want to just put these out without reviewing them and spell checking. I mean, this is Marty Scorsese. I remember that's what I said here, and it really butchered it to Mara Scorsese. Okay, so yeah, so be aware of that. And then again, it's going to give you your clip and your transcript and your captions. So this that I have outlined in red here, that's where the captions are. So it's great if you want to just say, all right, I've got this podcast, I've got this training, I've got this webinar, I want to break it down into smaller clips. This is an ideal tool for that. So Opus Clip is good for taking longer clips and turning them into shorter vertical clips. Again, this one's exactly 1 minute. You can see the time up here. And you have to go in here because here it said it's the Bortone. Okay, it was Lou, but it didn't hear it right. So you have to go in and clean it up. But pretty much right out of the box, you've got a lot to work with here. Again, at any time, you can share this video or download it. So, and again, what I have is limited, so I don't have a ton of slides here because I'm on the free version. But again, I'm just experimenting with these and showing you how it works. So the pricing for Opus Clip, it's opus.pro. And right now, at the time of this recording, at the time of this live training, which is Thursday, February 8th at 12:09 p.m. Eastern Standard or some whatever time, you can get it for $9.50 a month instead of $29 a month. Again, you can do a free trial, so I suggest starting with that. But with the $9.50 US a month plan, you get 3,600 processing minutes, 2 users in the team workspace, and everything that's in the starter plan, which is $9 a month also, which is they give you an AI virality score. I don't really know what that means. Import from 4 different sources, auto post to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels, multiple aspect ratios, social media scheduler, etc., etc. So again, free version, totally fine to start with. That's what I have. The credits refresh every month. You get 60 minutes of processing per month on the free plan, and AI captions with emoji and keyword highlighter. However, it does have the watermark, which I know is a deal breaker for a lot of people. And you can't really edit it. You have to have a paid version to do any significant editing of Opus clips. So I'm going to go in and show you, share my screen and show you some of that. But first, I'm going to go to the chat and see if there are any questions before we dive into screen share. Okay. Hello, Shauna from Be Connected. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Abenel. What a beautiful name. Dave says the link for yesterday's training didn't work. What? Okay, well, you can get it in YouTube. You can tell them to make them all less than 1 minute. I think you can do that in the paid version. Hi, Denise. And Andrea, will I upgrade to the paid version? I don't know. I'm like, it's like death by 1,000 cuts. I have so many monthly things that are $20 a pop. They're really starting to add up. So I'm trying to be a little bit more judicious. I pay for Pictory, I pay for Descript, and I pay for InVideo. So if those can do 90% of what this can do, then I'm good. Now, if I was doing, I'll tell you exactly where I would use this and when it would be totally worth $10, $9 a month to do it. If I'm doing last year, and again, I'll probably do it this year, I did a 30 days of video, a 30-day video challenge, and I had a tip every single day. And I recorded those all at once in a hotel room in New York City last year when I was there. So I had one big 40-minute video with all of the tips. I took those and put them into Opus Clip, and Opus Clip broke them into 30 clips. Bada bing, bada boom. So I had my 30 separate clips for the challenge. It would have taken me many, many hours to do it manually, but Opus Clip did it in minutes. Danny says it's actually illegal to put out a watermarked video to social media. I did not know that. The watermark just basically gives them advertising. So if I go back to my slides here, actually, I'll share my screen and show you. I don't think it's illegal. I've never heard that, but I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But going back to the slides here, let me hide that and share my slides again. You can see that it does have a pretty, I don't know how to put that, obtrusive watermark in there. When you go and you look at the images here, up here in the upper left, it says Opus Clip. So it does give you that. But again, the captions are really cool and it looks good pretty much out of the box. Although you're probably going to want to edit it anyway. So just a couple of other things before I share my screen and do a live demo of this. Again, right now at the time of this recording, you can get the Pro version for $9.50 a month. So that's not too bad. I may actually check it out just because it's on sale and what the hell. By the way, somebody asked me the other day, what are the most effective video marketing channels? This is very subjective. So you can, you have to go where your audience is and meet them there. Fish where the fish are, what I like to say. But again, if you, generally speaking, in terms of number of users, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok's way down there, probably better for younger audiences. But you really have to decide what are the channels and platforms where your viewers live and go there. But the good news is, as Mike Henry says, we're operating in a world where one good video can lead to a massive social following. And I can attest to that. I've seen it a million times. I've seen it with my own videos. One of my videos, just sort of out of nowhere, was just sitting there on YouTube, and this year hit 750,000 views, I think. So 750,000 views on just one video. That certainly helps you on YouTube. So anyway, again, all of this stuff is, we do this twice a month inside Fast Forward, but right now I'm just going to share my screen and answer some questions and show you in real time how to use Opus Clip. So let's take a look at that. And first thing I'm going to do is show you here that just this morning, I got an email from Tube Filter, which is shares video news, that says, with Opus Clip's new Pro tool, a single click is all it takes to generate clips up to 10 minutes long. So that's pretty new. I mean, this was always an app to turn long videos into short videos. But if you want to take a long video and turn it into a 10-minute video, you can now do that with Opus Clips. You do need one of the paid versions for that. But I thought that was interesting that that came out just this morning. So stop sharing and go back to my Opus Clip here. I'm going to share my screen for Opus Clips, but first I'm going to open the chat. Yeah, the watermark, trying to think, it's really just more of an inconvenience. It's just advertising for them. So if you want to use the free version, you've got the watermark. Subject. All right, so let me go back to Opus Clip here and show you how that works. $9.50 if you pay annually. Good point, Denise. I don't know if you can do the client work with the paid version, but you won't be able to do it with the free version because your client's not going to want to have that Opus Clip watermark on there. All right, so here's what I did. I'm in Opus Clip, right? I'm using the free plan. Yeah, I know, I get it. I've still got some credits this month. I have an hour's worth of free credits that are expiring in 26 days. And I know that this video is 48 minutes. This is yesterday's replay, yesterday's recording, which is from YouTube. By the way, all of the replays and recordings are on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So I can go in here and say, I don't want to use all 48 minutes of this. I'm going to use 20 minutes of this. So you can see down here in the processing time frame, I shortened it so that I won't use as many credits. But all I did was I put the link to the video in this box here, and I'm going to click on Get Clips in one click. Can you guys see this? It says 5-day AI video challenge, day 3 to script. This is yesterday's replay. It tells me that I'm going to use about 21 minutes worth of credits. The captions are going to be in English. Wouldn't it be fun? Let's put them in Italian just to mess with people. Okay. I don't know if it's actually going to work, but I'm going to put my captions in Italian. And I'm going to click Get Clips in one click. Now, keep in mind, this is a horizontal video, and it's mostly slides, so it may not translate very well to vertical, but we'll see what happens. We're going to click the Get Clips. We're going to let it do its thing, and what that took like 2 seconds, right? Oh, it says high demand. I'm currently number 12 in the queue. 20 minutes. I don't have 20 minutes. The frig. I don't know if that would happen if I was paying for the paid version, but anyway, we'll just let this sit and do its thing. And in the meantime, I'll stop sharing and go back to another window so we can see more about Opus Clip while this is doing its thing. So you can see how spoiled we are. I'm like, I'm not going to wait 20 minutes for this damn thing. I want it now. But that's okay. We'll let it do its thing. I will come back and stop having a tantrum about it and share a different screen from Opus Clip here. Oops, where did it go? I shared the wrong screen. Okay, so let me go here and share this screen instead. How Opus Clip works. Okay, so basically, here's the homepage for Opus Clip. You can sign up for free. It's going to take those clips. It's going to take the long video that you gave it and break it into clips. So it looks as though, I think you can do horizontal clips as well, but you can see here, it adds captions automatically, and it will take all of your stuff and basically pull it out into shorter clips. So it does a pretty good job figuring out what are the clips and where does it make sense to start and end the clips. And then I'm just seeing if there are any other new features. Post one clip every day for free. Oh, that's nice. So they call it the #1 AI video clipping tool. And again, that's where this one shines in terms of being able to take longer videos and turn them into shorter clips. That's really the beauty of this particular tool. If you've got a lot of long content and you want to break it up into shorter clips and have captions on it, this is a good way to do it. I'll go back to my my Opus Clip and see how my project is doing. But I took 20 minutes of a longer video, and I'm trying to break it up into shorter clips, and it's still working. It still says 20-minute waiting time. So we may have to show you that tomorrow. In any event, I'll come back here on screen a second to see if there are any other questions. If you created short videos from post into script, could you pop them into Opus Clip and create a longer video? Yeah, because now you can do the videos of up to 10 minutes, but you do need to have the paid version. So that's a good question, Cheryl. Thanks. And then Amelia says she's done a course with Keynote slides, thinking of using the script to record it so the captions are added. Will captions across that type of slide be distracting? Or can you determine where the captions show up? You can tell the script where to run captions and where to not run captions, but it takes a little bit of manual editing. And again, as long as the captions are not blocking the text on the slide, I think you'd be okay. But I tend not to do captions on PowerPoints and slides because I think it just competes and makes it a little bit distracting for the text that's on the slide. So, all right, I'm going to go back in and see if we can see if Opus Clip has spit anything out just yet. All right. I'm going to go back to the pricing page for a second because I want to review a couple things here. Save 67% for a limited time. Again, today is February 8th at 12:23 Eastern time. I don't know when or if this will change, but you can start with a free trial. You don't have to put your credit card in, which is good. And if you've got basically an hour of processing time, the limitations are you've got the watermark and you can't edit it. So if you have a paid version, one of these paid versions, then you've got a lot more flexibility to be able to go in and edit and auto post to YouTube, which is great. IG Reels. So that's the pricing for this. And they also, I'm just going to go to my dashboard out of curiosity here, see if it will share and show you what it's supposed to show you. Again, all you do is put in a link. You see some of the ones that I've done previously down here. And because I'm on the free version, all these old ones have expired. This one has 2 days before it expires. So again, when I did this training here, these are the clips that it gave me. Now, again, because this was a lot of slides, I'm glad that it shrunk it down so you can see everything, but it's still pretty small. And I still have all the, you just hear crickets. Maybe you feel like you're getting lost in this, but I still have the Opus Clip watermark on there. So I can download it. If I had the Pro version, I could edit it, but I can't. So it asked me to upgrade. Let me go back. Find my way back. Oh, now it's bringing me to the pricing page. All right, can you guys see my screen? So I've got all these clips that I can go in and say, okay, I can use this one, I can use that one, and I can preview them here. So as you probably know, a lot of folks call me the video godfather, and I've been doing this for a very long. So there's the captions. I like that. You know, I mean, I don't have control over it on the free version, but it's not bad. They've got this auto post and scheduler here, but once again, you've got to upgrade. So it's like, it's kind of aggravating because every time you go to do something, it asks you to upgrade. So yeah, you need to download the clips before they expire, because what will happen is they will disappear. Where is my pricing? And I'll show you that again. Here it is. So I don't know when they go away. Interesting. I don't know how long they keep them, but I'll see if I can find out for you, or dig into it a little bit more. In the meantime, let me go back and see if our original video has done anything yet. Let's see where we're at. Nope, I'm still number 13 in the queue, and I've been number 13 in the queue. And it says it's going to take 20 minutes. So I just have to wait for an email that should tell me eventually when it's ready. I don't see anything in there right now. So yeah, that's true. I'm going to stop sharing and show Denise's. It took too much time to go through and fix the clips. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to get better with time with the AI, but if you really want to have a ton of control, you are going to definitely need to go in and do some editing. So it's really up to you. But in terms of making, taking long videos and turning them into short clips, this is a good way to do that. So maybe what I'll do is tomorrow, when everything's finally done, I'll show you the finished version if it ever decides to cook. But again, this has said the same thing for the last 10 minutes. So I can come back later and see what happens. I'm curious. I don't know if it's quicker if you are a pro version, or if you have a paid version. I assume it is. Like, the free people just kind of get put to the end of the line here, but we'll see what happens, and I'll show you that later on. So yeah, I mean, Descript can do it, and you can add the captions. So for me, one of the reasons why I don't do Opus clips is I can pretty much do the same thing in Descript. It's not quite as automated, but I can definitely do it in Descript, so why not? I also want to just check my email here. Nope, still nothing. Still nothing. Okay, so while we're here, I'll stop sharing this screen and share my YouTube screen for a second, because what I want to remind you, because I've had a lot of emails about this, is that as soon as the replays are done, I upload them to both Be Connected and my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel, which is Lou Bortone Video, just go to YouTube and search Lou Bortone or Lou Bortone Video. Under the videos, the recent videos, you'll see them here, and you'll see them in a playlist. So day 1, day 2, day 3, all on YouTube, along with a bunch of other stuff. But please do subscribe if you go there, because I'm trying to hit a new benchmark here. And all my other stuff is on there as well. But you'll see front and center the 5-day video challenge replays. Don't need to do anything to access them other than go to my YouTube channel. So everything's there, and all the replays are there. This one will be there this afternoon. John has a good question about Descript. You don't necessarily have to choose the clips, because now there's a new feature in Descript where it will say find clips. The AI will find clips for you, like Opus Clip does. I haven't used it much, so I can't really attest to how well it works. But for me, it's so easy to just copy a section of text in Descript and say duplicate your new project, and that's my clip. So I can do it really quickly without needing the AI, without needing to depend on the AI for that. So I hope that helps. Yeah, so you can absolutely use Descript for that. And again, at the end of this week, we're going to say, okay, we looked at 5 tools. Some of them are better at other things. For me, my go-to is always going to be Descript.com. Because it can do the most things for the least amount of time and money and effort. So in the meantime, I looked back at my email and I still don't have anything from Opus Clip. So, but that's what happens when you're live. I mean, this is what we do. We show this stuff in real time and see what happens. Do any of the other platforms I've shared chop longer videos into shorter ones? This is Opus Clip is really specifically for this, so you can do it with Pictory or Descript, but it's a little bit more copy and paste and a little bit less AI. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. But like the point of this whole week is like, okay, let's look at these. Some of them are going to be better than others. Some of them are going to be more useful for your purposes. But again, if I was all about just saying, okay, I've got all these podcasts and I want to cut them into small bits, I might use Opus Clip for that, because that's sort of what it was initially designed for. Which isn't to say I could do it in Descript as well. It's just that it depends what you want to use and what you want to buy and what you don't want to buy. Like I said, I don't want to have a gazillion different services here, but I have a lot. This still says that I'm number 11 in the queue, and that's been like that for a while. So I'm not going to wait for this, but I will show it to you tomorrow when it spits it out. We already know that, pretty much what they look like from my older clips though, too. So let me just see where we're at here. Yep, it's still, you can see I'm still now number 7 in the queue, but it still says 20 minutes. So, but the good thing is you can leave this and it will email you later on. So, oops, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry about that. Okay, any other questions before we wrap up on Opus Clip? I knew this one was going to be a little shorter today. Again, everything is on my YouTube channel, all the replays, and I'll put this one there as well. Monday, let me see if I can remember all this. Monday was Pictory. Tuesday was Augie. Wednesday was Descript. Today, Opus Clip. And tomorrow, in video. Today was relatively short and sweet because, again, Opus Clip is not that complicated, or there's not that many screens to show. You put in your link to a longer video, it breaks them into shorter videos. That's more or less how it works. Which of my YouTube videos? I don't. Okay, I'll tell you which video on YouTube. Why not? Let me share my screen and show you. Am I sharing my YouTube screen? I think I am. There we go. There's YouTube. So you can see when you go to your YouTube channel, I don't want to get too much into YouTube, but my Trump song parodies. This one has 250,000 views. One of them I actually posted live. So if you go to see, you can see here, you can see your shorts or your live videos or your podcasts. So I have all of these videos are in a playlist here, but I have, if I go to my live videos and I tell it to sort it by number of views, I can see, let's see, if I go by views, I can see, where did it go? Oh, because I'm not in live videos. Okay. Live views. This Trump song parody has 770,000 views. So it's true. It really just takes, I mean, that video, if nothing else, gave me all my watch hours that I needed, gave me, a bunch of new subscribers. So you can always go into your videos and see which ones are getting the most views and stuff like that. So, again, on our playlist, we've got a playlist that's just for the AI video challenge. So you can see those here. And I'm going to stop sharing. Oh, cool. All right. So again, we will resume tomorrow, same time, same channel. All the replays are on YouTube and in Be Connected. And tomorrow we'll finish Opus clip if the clip ever spits out, and we'll do in video. So that's it for today. Short and sweet.